Guys, it is drama after drama, one thing after another. My goodness. Guys, Rosio has come out to drop a bombshell. Oh my God, guys, who would have thought that things are going to turn out like this? My goodness, things are hotter than hot. But before we get to Rosio, before we dive in, my goodness, guys, wonders never cease. Before we get into that, because that is where the juice is, Before we get into that, let us first look at some shenanigans that I saw, on the streets. And I said, you know what, maybe I should talk about this. I saw this scammer wife of Gintu coming out to complain, lament, crying. Oh, people are hating on me. People are dissing me. People are, insulting me. People are jealous of me. And I was like, This scammer wife, this woman is so shameless, guys. First of all, I have beef with YT. YT cannot come out to recommend this kind of stupid videos to me. What kind of nonsense is this, YT? Huh? What is wrong with you? Guys, imagine. Huh? I'm scrolling like this. I'm taking this evening stroll on the YouTube streets, and then I come across this kind of stupid video. No, YT, you cannot do this to me. This is unacceptable. Oh my God. Guys, this shameless woman, scammer woman, I was gonna say, this scammer, shameless Gintu wife, has she forgotten what she did? Guys, I don't know who is hating on her, by the way. I really don't. I don't know who is hating on her, but I feel like this woman is so shameless. Has she ever come out with a video to even apologize to the subscriber, who sorted her out? Has she ever come out with a video to apologize to the people that she lied to? She led people on, guys. She cheated people. She made people think that she is who she is not. Guys, this woman, a subscriber from Team Marwa felt sorry for her when Gintu dumped her and she was left in the cold. She came out here doing videos looking so, like a rained-on chicken. And the lazy gang were insulting her left, right, and center. They were kicking her, like a ball, from one corner to the other of a football pitch. This woman, we came out, guys, to try and tell people to take it easy on her. Guys, people, and that's why I normally say that you guys normally tell me, but sometimes I don't listen. I remember coming out here to say, she has been dumped. Her mistake is falling in love with the wrong man. Falling in love with a village lunatic. But guys, people are telling me, no, MORAA, this woman, this is a plan that they have with Gintu. They have a plan. This is not normal. She knows what she's doing. Gintu is behind the scenes. MORAA, don't be fooled. Huh? But I still give her the benefit. This benefit of the doubt. I will throw it in the ocean. Guys, I was like, okay, you know what? People make mistakes. And the man has dumped her. She is pregnant. I was feeling sorry for this woman. Now, guys, another person who felt sorry for her is the subscriber, who decided to help her out. Went and rented a house for her, And then after that, bought her land. Then built her a house. Oh, my God. Besides that, guys, the best thing or the major thing that this subscriber did for her was to help her go to clinic to make sure that her child is okay. This girl used to get sick like every other time. I can just say this, confidently that this subscriber saved this girl's baby's life. Not even the father Gintu, the subscriber. Because this girl used to go to the hospital. She used to film herself. Oh, I'm not feeling well. Oh, I don't know what. Where was Gintu that time? Guys, I am not saying it is wrong that she reconciled with Gintu. I am not saying that she went back to her baby daddy. All I'm saying is that she should have had the courtesy of telling this subscriber. Can you all imagine, guys, that she, did not tell the subscriber, and this subscriber, the donor, the donor knew about her reunion, with Gintu on the internet, on screen, guys, on video, just like you and me. Oh, yes. She was in shock. She could not believe her ears, her eyes, because she had been talking to this girl like, hours before, And the next thing she knows, the guy is at Gintu's place, laughing, sheepishly, like, guys, she should have just told this subscriber, all along. She should have told her that, we have decided to reconcile. And, I'm thankful for what you've done for me. But at the end of the day, my baby daddy is my baby daddy, something like that. She would have felt bad, but at least she would have felt respected. Imagine somebody using you for that long. And it's so funny how she only reconciled with Gintu and went back to his home after the house was done. This is crazy, guys. How come? Yeah? They were not reconciling when the house was halfway done. Guys, this is how this girl has made many other people not to trust people in Nyabohanse. Not even Nyabohanse. People are not trusting people in Kenya because I see comments, oh, Kenyans this, Kenyans that. Because of people like this girl. Pretending to be so innocent, soft-spoken. But she is a snake in the green grass. Shame on you, Gatti Africa, coming out here to lament that people are coming for you. When the lazy gang was coming for you, why weren't you complaining? Why weren't you lamenting? Shameless creature. Scammer wife. Can you imagine, guys? Oh. But anyways, guys, there's one thing that she said, At least I heard her say that, oh, if I've wronged you, please forgive me. And this apology that is combo, the one that somebody just throws out there to fool people. Aye, guys, this is too bad.
So, guys, there's someone who insulting me each and every day. So I don't know what is wrong. Don't know, you will not know peace. Why? Because you're not the one who provides peace. I'm okay and I thank God I'm good. So whatever you are thinking, it is none of my business, and it will never occur the way you think, because I'm not God. And each and every, I told you that I know what I'm doing, but still left, right, center, some insulting me. But it's good. That's the way of life. You have to accept it, and I have to accept it. The way they talk, the way they think, only God knows, because I know what I'm doing.
Of course, you have been knowing what you're doing from the time you started to scam this subscriber. From the time you were lying to her, from the time you were withholding information from her, all this time, all this while, you knew what you were doing. My goodness, guys, what a shame. And yes, this person who is telling you you will never know peace, you will never know peace. How can you lie to somebody like that? And then you think you can just live in that house happily ever after with your baby daddy. Do you think things work like that? And guys, there's something that I don't understand. People in the village, and they do this a lot. And this is very dangerous. She was saying that, I'm here looking for medicine, mitishamba, looking for herbal medicine from trees and, herbs and stuff like that. And she was saying that I've left the baby home alone. There's nobody there, so I need to hurry and do this, do that. Guys, I don't know about you all, but for me, I find that to be very, very risky. And I just don't find it to be risky because of finding it to be risky. I have reasons. Guys, I have a relative, who left the baby in the house like that and went like for 5 minutes. And when she came back, the house was on fire and the baby burnt inside. She watched as it went, it burnt to ashes, and the baby was inside. And that's not just the only incident. Even here in this in the ghettos here in Nairobi, how many times do we hear fires have broken out and the kids have burnt in houses? And when the mothers are asked, they'll say, oh, I went to the market, I don't know where. How do you leave your baby sleeping, even if it's for 20 minutes? Guys, I mean, it's just, can somebody just be around and then you run to do one too, I don't know, guys. I don't know about you all. I don't know what you can say about that. Because somebody else can say, it's only for a short while. But that short while can actually cost something. I've even had cases where babies were stolen. Guys, it is crazy. Especially in the villages, It is bad, You cannot leave your child in the house and then you're coming to do a video talking about, I want to hurry up, and then you're talking, you're pulling your words. Oh, I don't know what, the baby is at home, I want to see if I can get medicine. The baby is sleeping. No wonder you let the cops take you to the police station without your child. Guys, another mother would have told the cops, hey, I have a baby inside, let me go with my child. But she just went, and left the baby there. What kind of people are these? Guys, let me know in the comment section. Let us listen to a combo apology. My goodness.
Though I want to do faster so that I can rush back, because Naila is asleep and there's nobody at home. So please, 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 let's have peace, let's have unity. If I'm wrong to you, please forgive, because I had a lot of words.
Now, guys, I have seen 𝐷𝐐𝐻𝐿. I have seen 𝐷𝐐𝐻𝐿 coming out to advise Marwa. First of all, 𝐷𝐐𝐻𝐿, you don't even know how old Marwa is. The other day you were telling us Marwa is 40 years old. And now in this video you're saying you're approaching 40. And then again you remembered very quickly that you had said 40, and they said, oh, you could be 40. Do you know what you're talking about, 𝐷𝐻𝐿? And this is the reason why we say that Marwa is not even your son, because you know nothing about him. You're coming out here to just talk, and you don't even know what you are saying. Guys, this mzee came out to tell Marwa that he wants 10 kids. He has to do it strategically. He came out to advise Marwa, guys. First of all, 𝐷𝐻𝐿, saying that there is no way one woman can have 10 kids is a lie, because there are women out here who even have 12, 14 kids. I don't know what you're talking about. Especially in the villages, people have given birth, seriously giving birth. So I don't know what you're trying to cheat people out there in the world. You know very well that even, one woman in the village, they give birth. Even out here, guys, women give birth, those who want. And also, I remember playing you all a clip of a Mzungu woman. Imagine, guys, an American Mzungu woman who has 11 kids with a Kenyan man, by herself. Nobody helped her, guys. The way 𝐷𝐻𝐿 is trying to tell Marwa to bring somebody to help, to bring two women so they can help each other. No, this woman decided that she's gonna do it by herself. Guys, we have many families that are traveling, that are, on YouTube. And they are getting kids every year, every year. Oh yes, Mzakohera, there are women who are very fertile and they are giving birth, like there's no tomorrow. So first of all, that is a lie. I'm not saying, guys, that Marwa should bring one wife. And by the way, if he wants to bring a wife who can give birth to 10 kids, so what? Yeah, so what? As long as the woman can do it, Now, Mzakohera went on to say that Marwa should be strategic because he is approaching 40 and time is running out. He started to say that when he was Marwa's age, he had already given birth to so many kids. Marwa is behind. So Marwa needs to catch up. So in order for Marwa to do this, Marwa needs to marry multiple women so that, he works on all of them simultaneously. So that this one is pregnant, this one's pregnant, this one's pregnant, and in a very short while, like 3 years, 10 kids. Guys, what kind of advice is this? I don't know about you all, but is this advice? I don't know, guys. Listen to this. Maybe I'm the one who's misinterpreting this. Maybe I'm the one who is not understanding what this Mzee is saying. Maybe I'm the one who is thinking he's crazy. Guys, listen to this.
Rosio has run away with Maisha for good. Marwa, I urge you to look for an alternative. It is not good. Our culture does not value money or material wealth. Our culture values children. Our culture values a generation. You had a very good dream that you wanted to have 10 kids. You can only have those 10 kids when you marry a typical African woman who accommodates polygamy, but not Rosio's type, because polygamy is not allowed in Western countries. They don't allow that. If they allow, then I don't know, but I don't think they allow. So here, you look for an African girl, not even 1, 2, because 10 kids. You are approaching 40 years, or rather you are 40 or what? And then now you start siring 10 kids from one woman. So 10 kids, 40 times 2 years, a period of the grazing period. You give when a normal woman gives a child a birth, it's normally 2 years, and then you get another one. So if, for instance, you are a 40 and you wanted to, how many years? You want 10 children from one woman. How many years? So either, if you want the 10 kids, you have 3 wives right now, and then you work so hard on each. You work so hard, you hit them for at least, if 2 gives you 4, 4, or 5, 5, or if 3 gives you 3, 3, you get over 10 within a short period. Now you can have your dream come true, that now you have 10 kids within a short period, so that these children now can eat your wealth.
So guys, let me know if this is the only solution Marwa has. Now that Marwa wants 10 kids and time is running out and he is without a wife, should he look for multiple women and, make them pregnant simultaneously so that they can have kids quick and so that he can have his dream of having 10 kids? Guys, let me know if this is the only solution, guys. Maybe it's just me who is thinking this is really combo advice. Oh my God. Now, guys, there's something that 𝐿𝐷𝐻𝐿 keeps talking about, of which I have never understood. So I want to ask 𝐿𝐷𝐻𝐿 this question. Why do you always keep saying that Esther does not have any grandkids, and yet Winnie has children? Is it Winnie Esther's child? Yes, you keep telling us Winnie is not Mzee Ondare's child, but Winnie is Esther's child. Guys, what does he mean by this? Because he keeps repeating this every single time. I thought Winnie has kids. I thought Winnie's kids are Esther's grandkids. I thought I have seen Congrats' mom go to Winnie's place, talk about my grandchildren, talk about this. What do you mean when you say that Esther does not have any grandkids? Is it that maybe Winnie does not have any boy children? Is that what he means? What is he talking about? Are you seeing how he is discriminating kids because of gender? I mean, if that's the reason. Because what else could be the reason, guys? Why else would he be saying that Esther has no grandkids? In fact, guys, he has just done a video. Before I started recording this video, I've just watched a video that he has done, of which I'm not going to play those clips. But he has said that Esther is so desperate to have grandkids. It is not like him. Esther is 60 years old and above. And now she does not have any grandkids. What a shame. You know, what a pity. He was out there bragging that he himself has so many grandkids who are much, you know, who are old, you know, who are already old kids, you know, big kids. And Esther still has a none. You know, it's like it's some sort of competition. You know. Now I'm wondering how desperate Esther is for grandkids. Actually, he was saying this because he was saying that Rosio came out to say that Esther was trying to push her to become pregnant. It is because Esther is so desperate to have grandkids. My question to 𝐿𝐷𝐻𝐿 is, Esther already has grandkids. And yes, big ones. Because like this daughter of Winnie, she is in high school. As a matter of fact, I think she's about to finish, or she's finishing this year. You know, the child that they were saying is 𝐷𝐻𝐿𝐷𝐻𝐿's. That one. That is a big girl. So 𝐿𝐷𝐻𝐿, what are you talking about? You are so shameless. If you're coming out here to discriminate kids like that based on their gender, that this is the most shameful thing that you can ever do. A teacher, somebody who claims to be educated. What a shame. Now, guys, I have seen the stick boy. What did I tell you all? This guy, I don't know how he reasons. He cannot just think straight. You know, he has to make something out of nothing. Now, MORAA came out to showcase this girl, African Emali, who he said Congrats' dad brought to him so that he can teach her YouTube. This is not the first girl MORAA has taught YouTube. This is not the first girl Congrats' dad has brought to MORAA to teach YouTube. MORAA has taught a lot of people. As a matter of fact, there is one girl already, Atieno someone, MORAA even mentioned her, who is staying at their home. This girl who we saw when David Jr. was kicking Cleopatra out of their home. Guys, we saw that girl there. MORAA has seen a lot of girls. This is not the first one to be shown on MORAA's camera. Now Gay-T has come out making a story out of nothing. Oh, this is a wife. Oh, Rosio, how do you feel? I mean, let this girl be taught YouTube. Let her be comfortable, guys. Because this girl, the papa is no more. The papa is the one who used to be a friend to Congrats' dad. So, when MORAA said this is a long story, probably it is a long story of how the father died, how she has maybe suffered, she has gone to school, but she has not gotten a job because, guys, she said that she is a university girl, you know, a university graduate, who has done economics and statistics, but she has not gotten a job. So it is a long story. MORAA cannot start explaining, how she hasn't gotten a job, how the father died, how they are maybe not, how they are suffering at home, maybe, or blah, blah, blah. I mean, those are details that we don't need to know. But if Congrats' dad has decided to take up a child who was his friend's child, when you see them suffering, why would you let them suffer? Normally, guys, in African culture, I don't know about other cultures, but in African culture, you pick up a child of your friend and you treat them as your own, especially if they pass away. The same thing about family. Your brother's child is your child. Your sister's child is your child. And in typical African custom, you take care of them if you're able. You cannot neglect them. You cannot push them away. Now, this kind gesture of Congrats' dad is being taken out of context. People are talking things that are not there. 𝐷𝐿 has to come and do content very quick and fast, talking a lot of crap, asking why Congrats' dad brought this particular lady at this particular time. Guys, this 𝐷𝐿, I've always said that he has got his mind in the gutter. Remember when I came out here and said that he was questioning why David Jr. and Dimongo slept in one house, in one Airbnb that is 2-bedroomed. Why they were sleeping. I mean, this clearly shows you guys the kind of mindset he has. And I've always said this, if he has sisters, people should watch out. People, especially if they're young, people should take care of these girls. When this boy is around, he can do anything to them. Oh yes, because it seems he does not have boundaries. He does not realize that sister and brother are supposed to be sister and brother. To him, anything goes. Now, he is talking about this girl and MORAA. How many girls has MORAA, had at the villa? How many? And, to start insinuating that this girl is sleeping at the villa, staying there. Clearly, guys, MORAA said that this girl comes there at 10, She comes from wherever. And then now 𝐷𝐿 is asking, from where? And she does not live in that village. How many people, don't live in that village? And when they go to Yabohanse, they don't stay at MORAA's place. There are so many places people stay, including hotels, including guest rooms, including Airbnbs. Everywhere people host somebody, a YouTuber could be hosting her. Guys, anything can be going. But now this guy is coming out to tell people, this girl has been staying at MORAA's place for 2 weeks, blah blah, shit. Shame on you, 𝐷𝐿. Not everybody has behavior like your own. That combo behavior that you have is not everybody else's behavior. Shame on you, coming to exhibit this right in front of the whole entire world. Guys, I have seen another video that he has done again. This one. He has just done a video where he is showing this girl. I think now what he has done, he has done what exactly Carrots used to do. He has gone and started digging about this girl, information about her. So now he has come up with a video talking about this girl has a baby. And the baby is about Maisha's age. And now he's asking questions. MORAA, are you going to be able? Now Rosio has gone. Now this is another baby that potentially you're going to take care of. Guys, he has come out to say that, maybe this one is not a good girl. Now that she has a baby. He is already judging this girl. Where is the baby daddy? Blah, blah, blah. He has gone to dig about this girl. He wants to make this girl as uncomfortable on the streets as possible. Guys, according to me, in my opinion, 𝐷𝐿 should leave this girl alone. This girl, you never know what she has been going through. You never know about her life. She has been brought to the limelight by MORAA's father, through MORAA. And they want to help her. Because they are the ones who know about this girl. Now, 𝐷𝐿 wants to make this girl very, very uncomfortable. Because, guys, imagine if she comes out and sees this kind of videos that 𝐷𝐿 is doing about her. It will make her uncomfortable. She may not be able to do videos comfortably, maybe. I just pray she has very thick skin, because now if this 𝐷𝐿 starts to follow her like this, it may actually break her somehow. And to me, it is not right. This girl, 𝐷𝐿 has just shown a video where she has got a baby, and she says, my baby was helping me clean. So clearly this is her baby. Why are you bringing out all these shenanigans, 𝐷𝐿? What is your problem? What is your problem? Now you have started to attack this girl. You want her not to do videos comfortably. Let the girl be. My goodness. Shame on you, 𝐷𝐿. Concentrate on the people who are on the streets, who are used to your nonsense. People who don't care, like Marwa. But I feel like you should give this girl a break. Like, seriously, guys. This is too bad.
Open your YouTube channel and you can show like this. Yes. So my dad brought her here, and it's a long story, but
that's what I thought. That's what I thought too, because it must be a long story, a really long story that we need a whole episode to talk about it. Your dad brought her here and told you to teach her YouTube. And she's a model. She has a bright future. And Mara went ahead and gave a lot of praises to this lady. Rosio, what are you feeling? How does it feel, Rosio? How does it feel? He hasn't started paying child support, but how does it feel?
Technically, African 𝐸𝐈𝐄's dad used to be my dad's friend, but he passed on long time ago.
So, okay.
So then my dad, I think, visited their home, and then that's how my dad decided to bring her here.
Wow. So Conrad has friends. Machete Man has friends. Okay. So Conrad had this friend called Mr. X. Mr. X had a daughter called Emali. And so after Mr. X passed, Conrad visited the home and came with this lady called Emali. And so he decided that he will give her to Marwa.
Big boy, people help each other in this world. I know that is news to you because you don't help nobody. People help each other, people sort each other out, people wish the best for each other, but that is not something that you know. Because for you, you are always wishing people the worst. Guys, this stick boy was talking about child support and Marwa wanting to build his villa, continue with the construction of his villa. I don't know how those two things, go in hand. Because he was talking about Marwa, said that he was going to start paying child support in May, and that in June, Marwa said that he is going to continue with construction of his villa. I mean, duh, 𝐷𝐿, yes. So now, because he is going to start paying child support, he will not do anything else. Guys, tell me how stupid that kind of mentality is. So all of you people who pay child support, you don't do anything else with your money. Your lives are stuck because you're paying child support. I mean, that is like to tell me, if you're taking care of your child, because child support is just money that you are sending to the other partner, for taking care of your child. So even if you are staying with your child and you are spending on your child, that means that you cannot ever have extra to do any other thing. What is this guy talking about? He is overthinking until he is thinking backwards. Somebody let this person know that he should style up. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He is coming out looking so stupid. He is just disgracing himself on the streets as usual. And guys, on the flip side, this girl, African Emali, I mean, is a fine young girl. You know, if Marwa decides that he is going black, and he decides to, you know, have something going with her, and if she accepts, because guys, she is a grown-up. You know, if she says yes, and these things, and they, you know, so what? Guys, what is the big deal? African Emali is a grown-up. Marwa is a grown-up. And if indeed Congrats' dad saw that Marwa needs someone, and if he saw African Emali to be the feet, you know, the rib that maybe Marwa needs, I mean, what is the problem? It should not be spoken of like it's something that's like it's a wonder, you know. It is something that is normal, and if they decide, that is their problem, guys. What do you think? African Emali is a fine girl, right? Guys, let me know in the comment section. Now, guys, Rosio has come out, you know. She has dropped a bombshell. She has come out to tell us that she is going to continue wine tasting. Guys, what did I tell you all? I told you all that she has a new niche, and this new niche is wine tasting niche. So Rosio is not going to stop. She has said that people should learn something about what she is doing. She is doing, and guys, there is a post. You know, before I go on, there's a post that I have seen where she is telling us about this new city that she is going to, or rather she has gone to. And here she is telling us how they grow a lot of grapes, you know, different types of grapes. And one of the uses of these grapes is to make wine. And she tells us that it is not about alcohol. Wine is more than alcohol. Wine is A, B, C, D, guys. It is all in this post over here. She has written, you know, just to taunt us, to tell us that she has to continue with her niche. Guys, Rosio thinks we care about what niche she's doing. Rosio, we don't give a damn. We don't give a rattas about what niche you are doing. All we care about is mitoto. What are you putting mitoto through? Where are you going with mitoto? Why aren't you feeding mitoto? Why are you making mitoto scramble for bread on the table? What is it that you're doing to mitoto? That is where our problem is. Whatever you do with yourself, that is none of our business. You can taste all the wine in the world for all we care. My goodness, guys, look at this one. You think you can come out here and teach us anything? Huh? Teach us about wine tasting. Like we don't know. Even here in Kenya, East Africa, these things happen. Don't think, oh, from the West, we live in the West. I mean, people lie to themselves. You think Kenya is such a backward country that we don't have stuff like wine tasting? What is wrong with this one? Shameless woman. You don't even know how to feed a baby, and you're coming out here to tell us we should learn a thing or two. You are the one who should learn a thing or two about how to take care of a child. Are you still breastfeeding, by the way? And you're out there telling us, bragging, how you know how to taste wine. Which one is better than the other? Guys, this woman, I told you all, she is a drunk, and that is why she wants to be tasting wine everywhere. As a matter of fact, guys, she is not tasting wine. She is drinking wine. You know, she should have just crossed over from Nyabohanse to Nyamuini, like somebody said. Can you imagine going all the way to Argentina to do these shenanigans? Guys, did you all see her tasting wine, or did you see her drinking wine? Let me know. because I saw her drinking. Guys, I went to research mode. I put on my research cap and I decided to check one thing or two. And I realized, what I was thinking is true. When you're tasting, you don't drink. Guys, I don't know if you're understanding me. If you look at this glass, how does it look? Does it look, but guys, you can imagine, she's talking about in this new city or country or wherever she went, she's talking about it has a lot of grapes that makes different types of wines. So tell me if you're tasting wine, and each glass is this full, and you're tasting 4 kinds of wines. That's already 4 full glasses of different wines. Tell me, guys. So if you're tasting 10, so is this how they fill the glasses when you're tasting wine? Guys, like I said, I went into research mode and I found out that no, you only are given 2 ounces, something little to taste. And professional testers, professional wine tasting guys, you do not swallow, you spit it out. So Rosio, are you a wine tasting or you are wine drinking? Tell us. Shameless person. Oh, you guys should learn a thing or two. You should learn, 5 things or 6. My goodness. Tell me, guys, look at these glasses. It's supposed to be like this. So what Rosio is doing is not even the restaurant level. She is not taking the restaurant limit. She is doing the bar limit, the bigger one. Guys, look at look at this Nyamwini woman. Now coming out here to tell us that we are so behind. We don't know what we are saying. Shame on you, Rosio. If you're still breastfeeding and you're coming out here to tell us this, we are only concerned about me, Toto. You can go and do your wine tasting all over the world, like I said. Nobody's going to follow you. Guys, look at this. Look at this, guys. Everywhere she went, the glass was full. Do you get tipsy when you're doing professional wine tasting? Because you will not. Because you're spitting it out. But because she's swallowing, she's gulping, that is why she was tipsy. And we all know she was just using the word tipsy to mean drunk. I'm not drunk. I'm not drunk. I'm just tipsy. Me Toto, I'm just tipsy. Shameless. This one and 𝐶𝐿 are both shameless. Guys, how dare she comes out here to try and tell us, thinking about herself. Marwa was right, guys. This woman, she is all about herself. It is about me, me, me. When people were going out there talking about how she was drinking, people were talking about me, Toto. Everybody was mentioning the baby. Why is Rosio doing this with the baby? Why didn't Rosio leave the baby at home? Why is Rosio exposing the baby to this? Why is it Rosio doing this, that, the baby, the baby, the baby? But when she came out to address the issue, she is addressing it, and focusing on herself. How selfish. How selfish, guys. So guys, what do you think about this whole video? What do you think about Rosio coming out to tell people that they should learn a thing or two because they don't know about wine tasting, and telling us about how there are so many berries in the world, grapes, and whatever, and telling us what wine tasting is all about. And yet, she is not tasting wine, she is gulping wine. Oh my God, guys, let me know what you think about the stick boy. Let me know what you think about Mzee 𝐶𝐿's advice to Marwa. Let me know what you think about the scammer wife of Ghentu. Guys, everything that I spoke about in this video, drop your thoughts, opinions, sentiments about it in the comment section. Let me know what you think, guys, because if you have not liked the video, please give it a massive thumbs up. If you have not subscribed, take this moment to hit the subscribe. Join this amazing family. You are gonna love it here, you know. And to my returning subscribers, you guys are the best. To the new subscribers, karibuni sana. Guys, let us all meet in the next one. Bye bye.
Good people standing strong together. Bad vibes, negative weather. You suckers with your toxic tones, leave good folks alone. Stop the moans, lame and toothless, that's what you are. Truth shining bright like a star. I give and take, I educate, put things straight, that's my fate. Truth teller, reality checker. Truth teller, I'm your protector from the lies and the fake narrative. Truth is what I got to give. Speak the truth, speak the truth. Speak it to set you free. Speak the truth, speak the truth. It's MORAA, your African dog.